Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. It's the new home of the Golden State Warriors, now in San Francisco. We're live from the Bay Area of Northern California. And, of course, Malik Monk. Team moving on here without him.
And as shocked as people are that they would trade away a player of his caliber, they didn't just let him go for nothing. I mean, they got a lot in return. I think it's a deal that's going to really help them down the road.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. Inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls.
Just thinking aloud about the best teams of my lifetime, that 2017 Warriors are way up there. That first year KD was with Golden State.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
The kick outside to Butler. A shot by Duncan. Nobody around. Offline with his 3. And the title-winning 2017 Warriors, Brent Barry, what made them special?
Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. I mean, all these guys in their prime, Kevin, but to me it's what Steve created there stylistically. The fact that they played with so much freedom and so much enjoyment. You don't see that all that often. And so the Warriors reaching the crown with that kind of consistency and character, that's what made it special.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And when your 7-footer, like Tim Duncan is knocking down jumpers off of passes like that there, it is devastating to the defense.
Now, here's Poole. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Duncan in the corner. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Duncan's got 5.
Sometimes it's the simple play that's most effective. D'Lo with a nice assist.
Poole with it. Now defended by Levine. Here's James. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Nurkic.
Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Nurkic. The three. Chicago now working with the new shot clock.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Duncan. Here's Butler. From outside the arc. They get it back. Tries yet again. Duncan can't hit. Warriors leading by 4. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
It's stolen. LeBron outside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the layup falls. He has 7.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Bulls trail by 6. Pass to Levine. And stolen by James. 3-on-3. And Poole gets it to go.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. .52 seconds left in the first quarter. The Bulls with another miss.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Now, here is Russell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And he gets it to go.
Pretty good body movement and control as Jimmy Butler's agility got him to where he wanted to be.
Here's Poole. 8-point game. Golden State moving it around. Nurkic with the double team. Back to LeBron.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game and watched 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And so it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar making things happen for the Golden State Warriors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having off. And glad to end with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Bulls trail by 12. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. To the middle. Pass to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down.
And Timmy's still able to get up and over the rim, throwing that one in.
Here is James. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Here's Bagley.
Some fouls out there can be smart. That's one. Bagley too good inside, so hold him down.
The Warriors have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. That's good from Bagley. Grant, how has size now affected the way the game is played?
Well, if I could just take a detour, Kevin, I would tell you it's skill that has affected the way the game has played. I mean, this has always been a tall man's game, and usually it's been dominated by the biggest guys. but that's not the case anymore. So you look at 6'4" to 6'7" guys who are skilled to shoot, pass, and dribble. That's what every team is looking for, and that's the way the modern NBA team, especially a championship caliber team, is made.
And he can't hit the second.
And a good free throw shooter who's really increased his volume over the years. Levine with a lot of ways to beat you.
Here he goes. The wide open look here for Wood. Hits it from three-point range.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Dennis Smith Jr. just playing hard right now and using some of that force from the point guard position.
That free throw, no good.
2 shots.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
From deep, Wood score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Smith scanning the floor. Crowder the screen. Out to Smith. Wood with the block.
Man, an aggressive block there by Wood. He's not going to shy away from competing defensively.
It's good on the putback. And the Warriors lead by 17.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And the Bulls decide to take their first timeout here. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Smith. That shot off. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
I know the book reads on Devontae Graham that he's a shoot-first guard, but he does have some nice passing skills.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one. Smith outside, and the wide open shot from Crowder sinks the triple.
Important for this offense to have a perimeter threat that's being provided for them right now by Jay Crowder.
And hey, how about the career for a guy like Jay Crowder?
This guy has played some bully ball. He doesn't mind playing inside, and I think guys love to have a guy who takes on that physical responsibility to be the tough guy on the team, something Jay Crowder enjoys doing himself.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Crowder the screen. 6 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Hayes, no good. Warriors leading by 19 points. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. And there's the drive. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Chicago calls timeout. One guy who's been getting it done is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
Warriors 16.
for a different look here. 29 seconds left now here in the second. 6 on the shot clock. The kick outside to Butler. Duncan. Great D that time from Bagley.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
And every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him, they appreciate him when he shares the ball like that.
Now into the lineup for your Warriors.
6 seconds left in the first half of the game. And Duncan throws it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And so it's the Golden State Warriors taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Outside, Bagley. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Nurkic, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Nurkic has got the first bucket of the third here for the Bulls.
Nice shot selection there. Nurkic finding a shooting window and making that one count.
Here's LeBron. No good that time, so the Bulls will take it the other way. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Here's Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
Love to see this from Russell, as he's one of the league's most gifted passers.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Near the three-point line, it's Poole. Off the left rim and out.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Over in the corner, Rozier. From outside, off the mark. And it's Wood with the ball for the Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Crosses over. And the Warriors get it back. Nurkic with the steal. Butler with the ball. Picked up by Bagley. Here's Nurkic. Warriors with the rebound. Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
Butler in the corner. Pass to Nurkic. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turn.
Here's Duncan. The kick out to Rozier. Shot clock at 3. Lets it go from the wing. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Both teams will make substitutions. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Can they get it? Nurkic with the block.
At 7 feet tall, Nurkic, not easy to get around. That time throws that one away.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Warriors leading by 15. Murray left side. Banked in off the glass. Murray's got his third basket of the night.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And how about the confidence on display? from Levine. Just daring the D to get physical with
Shooting
it.
for Chicago.
No good on that one.
Zach Levine. At the line for 2.
Good on the second free throw. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Murray outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Warriors lead by 19.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
To the inside. Here's Duncan. Kick out to Levine. Shot clock at 5. Back to Duncan. He can't hit that time. The Warriors go the other way. Murray with it. Now defended by Levine. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Chicago calls timeout. Bulls trail by 21. .106 left to play in the third. And it's Rozier missing. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. No good, but he's still shooting 75%, 6 of 8 from the floor. Smith outside. Over in the corner, Rozier. A three-pointer, no good.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Abdul-Jabbar outside. Over Hayes. And that one's good by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 16 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
On the wing, Rozier. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Smith, left side. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Youth Kids team.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Brent, with the way shooting has evolved, do you think they might move the three-point line further out at some point?
I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon, but I have heard some great ideas, and who knows?
So it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Rozier looking around. Duncan outside. Jacks up a three. Cans it from downtown. Duncan's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Chicago. Murray outside. Pass to Wood. Back to Murray. James wide open. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Here's Duncan. No good from outside. Warriors leading by 22. Down low. Here's James. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Here's Golden State now. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. For three, Murray. The shot, no good. And Chicago will go the other way with it. Here's Butler. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Warriors.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Now Rozier. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul.
Oof. He's had a dismal second half, Kevin. He did a great job getting the ball to his teammates and working it around in the first half, but the second half, not so much.
James with it. Pass to Poole. This one for three. Crowder pulls it in.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
Not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning.
Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. Almost always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players. Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Vanderbilt gets a wide-open look. And the Warriors miss again. Bulls trail by 20. Outside, Russell. Outside, Crowder. Latre. Here's Duncan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
I know that shot looks like a bit of a line drive, but Timmy's pretty consistent from the free throw.
We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing two bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection? Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a two-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Butler with the steal. And stolen by Murray. Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar gets double-teamed. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Kicks it out to LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they'll get another chance. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Outside, Levine. It's Crowder on the wing. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had